That turn from a tight game to an ask question.
Myers and Nelson, so no good quotes tonight.
Yeah.
Ben can be okay sometimes.
I thought he was pretty good talking about the local stuff.
Yeah.
That, you know, that's a recipe that's not easy to mess up.
Just without dropping the mic again.
Mute that just in case.
Dan Collar on the SID at Notre Dame just texted me and says, "You're welcome." Good times, good times.
Yeah, fun ride tonight. Yeah, it got nice and wild. Nice, good section.
They've been a difference maker this year. Control their own destiny.
Well,
Can you see me in there?
I thought that was
I'm gonna try to
just
do
a
a
little heavy. It's a little heavy.
Try to get you centered here.
Yes.
That looks good.
Coach Motzko.
Well, Wisconsin played really good early in the game. Put a lot of pressure on us in first period. You know, it was a battle for us to get out. And then the second period we got off our game. You know, too many men on the ice and long shift and you know, our young line turned it over. Our line, probably the first two periods they turned it over about 7 times. We haven't seen that in a while. What I like, we regrouped in the third period. And we shortened our shifts and really got on top of our game. And of course, Ben Myers and Nyes were and Nevers found a way to put it away.
Jackson Nelson tonight, a huge goal at the end of the second for him.
Yeah, did he get the goal on that?
You get the tip.
Oh yeah. And that's what we put them out. I mean, they do a good job killing, and we weren't getting good traffic in front of them all. And that's why we put the big fella back out there. He hasn't had a whole lot of reps on the power play, but we just put a big body there. And that was a big goal for us.
Justin's first shutout for your team. You know, you talked about how well the team has played around him, but
He earned it tonight too. He had to make a couple critical saves early in the game. So, and then our guys played in front of him in the third period. It's a great night for him.
What is it about Justin's play that he's able to make those big saves? What?
He's calm, like he is so calm and stays compact, and so he's in a position to react. You know, he has no wasted movement, and that's what is that's just what's critical for goaltenders is less not be active, not read the play, be calm until it's time to make your move, and he's just got that mature calmness about him that gives him the ability to make the save.
Coach Johnny Sorensen, throughout the season, he's been in and out of the lineup. He's been the extra skater. Tonight, he's the extra skater, and he gets that big first goal for you guys.
He's been in the lineup 30 games. He's been in most of the year. He's been in the lineup, but he was the extra guy tonight. But he's got such a motor, and it was, we got him right out there early in the game, and a huge goal for him. And he gave us energy all night long. And the great thing for us, we have a lot of depth. The bad thing for some of our players, we have a lot of depth. and we've had to use it all year. Well, everybody's coming back now. So,
What have you said to the team about the opportunity they have tomorrow night?
control our destiny. We just got to worry about how we play the game tomorrow. That's all we said. We just got to control our destiny. It's all on how we play, how we prepare ourselves to play tomorrow.
Obviously, 3 goals tonight from Myers, but he's a beast on the face-off dot. A couple of defensive plays too. Just your thoughts on his game.
And, we've seen him do it. If he wouldn't have had that injury throughout the first half of the season, we can't imagine where he'd be right now. But that's our, we have certain lines now taking over, and that line tonight to, set the tone. The nine's getting pucks deep and winning down low battles, and we're able to come out strong.
You were talking about having your depth back, being able to start penalty kills with Myers and Nyes, and now you've got Nelson on the penalty kill. Is that just the example of the depth that you have now?
Yeah. And the big thing with Myers and Nelson, they're so good on the faceoffs that we can, start in the D zone and then you come back with, 9 and 27 who are just puck hounds and they hunt the puck. So if we can win the first faceoff, get a line change, that's when our penalty kill gets rolling.
You're concentrating on what's going on the ice, but that was a pretty nice crowd tonight. Did you
Great crowd.
Did you notice it? I mean, and what was the energy?
We noticed it right away. Maybe a little nervous by us too, because that student section was as big time as I've ever seen here. Great crowd, great energy, and then we gave them life. They wanted to see us play well, and we did in spurts, and we really did in the third.
You've seen a lot of Jared Moe, 39 saves for him tonight. In a losing effort, but
He was, until the third. I mean, he was really strong tonight, and he was really strong when we were in Wisconsin too. So he's a darn good goalie. He's a big kid. He's in the way. We got to find ways to get around him. That's that power play. We finally got some traffic around.
you said you were maybe hopeful Lucius could go tonight. Obviously, he wasn't in the lineup. Any update on him? He might go tomorrow, or
He's on.
okay.
Anything else?
All right, guys.
Thanks, Bob.
We will be right back.
Thank you, sir.
How you doing, man?
All right, yeah, dude. Podcast went way together the other night. I jump on for like the last 20 minutes every week.
The podcast or overtime?
Overtime. I think I started the overtime.
When I started getting Craig Floor texting, I sent him an invitation, like, he's gotta come on overtime.
It'd be awesome.
It'd be great.
Yeah, it would.
He'd probably do like,
Oh, he would be good.
especially for overtime. We're just
Yeah.
casual, just having fun.
For sure.
This is
The amount of
fun.
different beers he drinks would be awesome, right?
Well, I used to, because I'm like responded to him when he's texting and stuff. I sent him like, oh man, come on.
He'd be good, perfect for it. For sure. Which guy is Tom's though that makes the comments? He's undercover, you know that?
I don't know what Tom says now. He usually comes up with a different
And
name.
he usually tries to throw something in that kind of jabs at either one of you.
There's a puck hound.
The thing is, he's,
Oh,
no, but most of his stuff is
that's
bullshit.
him then.
No, most of it is.
Well, he's a puck hound though. He wants pucks all the time.
Yeah, but
He's searching for puck. He's looking for a Penn State puck.
That would fit. That would fit.
Yeah.
oh, let's do it like that. It's gonna be trouble with the player. Oh, that was right there. Sure, like just running out of space.
He would just turn his Wi-Fi on like a normal human being.
Everybody, sorry for the lack of an update. Running around with the 8 o'clock start tonight. Had to make a deadline and et cetera, et cetera. Bob Motzko, obviously, generally happy. Pointed out some flaws in his team's game. Didn't like the way they played the second period for a lot of it. Bottom line, they beat Wisconsin 5-0 tonight. They are back in first place in the Big Ten with one game to play. They control their own destiny. They can hang a banner tomorrow night. Big night overall. Just talked to Tony Granato, the Badgers coach. One thing he noted, the last time the Badgers were here, they won 8-1. He said maybe Minnesota remembered that and kind of felt that, especially in that third period. He said he liked, with Granato now, talked about, he liked the way his team played in the first two periods. He said he didn't like their third period game at all. Asked him about Ben Myers. He said in the third period, our team stood around and Ben Myers kept skating, and he's a great player. So made him pay. 5-0 Gophers tonight. Ben Myers with the hat trick, his first collegiate hat trick. Justin Close with 20 saves for his first collegiate shutout. Everything that kind of could have gone right went right tonight. Tip of the hat to Jared Moe, former Gopher goalie, 39 saves tonight. Played pretty well. Let up kind of one leaky goal in the third period, but he takes the loss tonight. But kind of a decent homecoming for him, and played pretty well again for the Badgers. They have now, I think, lost 7 of their last 8. So kind of limping to the finish line here for Wisconsin after winning the Big Ten last year. Kind of surprising. We're going to hear from Jackson Nelson, played his first game since January 7th, and he got a goal tonight. And we're going to hear from Ben Myers, the Olympian, the hat trick guy, all of that. What more can you say about him? Jess Myers, other glad to stay with us.
Started listening to you and Eagles podcast. It's been fun. Seems like a good time. Yeah, fun. I listened to a lot with Todd.
Todd's a great guest. I always enjoy having him on. He's now been on more than anybody.
Oh yeah?
He finally took over Frank Motzko, who was our very first guest.
Jackson Nelson for the group.
Just how you drew it up, your comeback, right?
Yeah, felt good to be back, and obviously felt really good to get that one in.
You looked like you pointed to Jackson right away as soon as the puck went in. Just tell us about that play.
Yeah, you got it, and we kind of made eye contact, and that's how you know if it's going to be a tip. And he put it right on my stick and just got it bounced.
When you're putting yourself in front of them, what are you focusing on? Are you trying to get square to the shooter right in front of the goalie? What are you thinking there?
I mean, the goalie has to be in with the shooter as well, so I just try to get it right with the shooter and shoulder check occasionally, but for the most part, just with the shooter.
Did your legs come back? I mean, did you feel you're into the game pretty much right away?
Yeah. Coach kind of worked me into it in the first period, and after that, I felt really good. The legs were there and fresh, and felt good.
What's it like jumping into a team that's on a roll like this? Does it you feel you got to catch up, that type of thing?
It's honestly kind of easy. Everyone else is kind of pulling their own weight and just kind of jump along and hop on the train.
What have the last couple of weeks been like for you? Because you've been skating and trying to get ready. Did you feel like you were pretty close last week?
Yeah. I kind of got to about Thursday morning, and I thought I was going to play, and then Thursday practice still wasn't 100%. And I just didn't want to push it just as with a broken ankle. It's kind of something important that you don't really want to mess up. So.
What's the message in the locker room after the game with what you have to go for tomorrow night?
Just the same game. Every time we got the puck low, we got a chance in front of the net, grade A scoring chance. So just getting on their D, and I like to flip puck, so getting center ice as soon as we can is going to be big for us tomorrow.
Last time you played a game, there was a different goalie back there. What'd you think of that? The little guy with number 1 on his jersey.
Kid's got a lot of heart. He's a really good goalie, and all the boys love him and love playing for him. It was awesome.
What'd you say to him after his first shutout?
Just like congrats, and it was a long time coming for him.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Ben, the way I think that's 6 points in 2 games for him now since coming back.
Yeah, he's a big part of our team, and obviously a great leader. We needed him throughout the whole season, and he's been there for us.
Did you get to talk to Jared at all, either formally or informally?
A little bit in between whistles, but no conversation yet.
Yeah, nice.
Did you notice the students tonight and the crowd in general?
Yeah, first thing I noticed as soon as came out after warm-ups was the big student section. So you live and play for college hockey is the student section and all the fans.
Did you guys know about the score of the Michigan Notre Dame game at all during tonight?
Just kind of after the game that we just saw the score, and we're in the driver's seat tomorrow. So same game and same team tomorrow.
You got any friends who play for the Irish that you can send thank yous to?
No, I actually don't.
Anything else?
Thanks, Jackson.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I've had to actually lift up the tripod.
I was noticing.
Last week it was Sam Rossini, You know, who's like, you see this much of them.
Very talented. He's 6'5". So that he's on skates. I swear.
6'9".
I felt like this just
6'8".
even Vigo would be small next to that. He is not small.
Compared to NBA players.
Jesus.
He'd be a power forward in the NBA at 6'4".
Isn't, wait a minute, isn't Barkley about his size?
No, Barkley's way bigger than him. I meant wider.
I don't know, he's kind of got Barkley's shape though.
Yep. I bet he's got
I
a
mean,
better
Beach
golf
goes
swing.
like this once
I
and
bet
you're
he's got
gone.
a better golf swing.
Better looking golf. Yeah.
It can't be that tough to not.
When every old chance, it's the old basketball. We had the O-line and DBs, and the O-line would just rebound and kick people out and then throw breakaway passes.
One job, yes.
Yep.
Got a lot of it.
Then on offense.
Mean line for basketball?
Yeah, it was basically the mean line. We had 3 offensive linemen under the net. Set screens and boxing out.
Were you bigger then?
Yeah, I was a lot stronger.
Well,
I was 300 pounds.
Holy man.
200.
Yeah. 300. Yeah. Fun to squat when they played something on the corner.
No.
The
You little baseball players didn't do that.
No, if you're gonna get 10, it starts to bend a little bit.
The bar does?
Yeah.
No, we didn't power, we did it for speed.
Did you read that athletic article yet on the biomechanics stuff? Pretty cool, about like getting pictures of the
I don't have
off
my
and
housing
running.
scholarship anymore.
I don't have mine either.
$1 a month.
Well, you probably have a lifetime.
No, they cut me off.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roos was getting one for a year, and
Yeah.
then it got shut down. Jess Myers, everybody.
This one is back.
But not for the group.
Got a stumble in there.
Who was? He's out there right now. We'll go get him. Go on. Talking about the sun. Talking about the sun right on the back of his neck. Pretty well. Give up one back. Oh, yeah, he played well. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was thinking when he came back. That he'd get shut out on himself. And the guy that was behind him shuts him out.
The team's gelling at the right
Oh,
time.
yeah.
And they keep getting stronger, that's the thing. They're still.
Myers just freaking took over there. That was ridiculous. Okay.
Well, what happened? He shot the one from the.
I was down low, so I didn't
Oh,
really.
right up there to the
second goal?
Did it trickle off of, well, no, it was like the 4th goal. Did it go under Mo's arm or off his shoulder and up into the net?
The one, he, basically, he caught his own rebound camera on the other side after.
Yeah, no, that one he didn't see it, he just shot him, there's one right after that. Did,
It went between Mo and the pipe.
Yeah. he's
okay,
right.
so he went short side, just snuck it up there, okay.
What happened, I was down low shooting, so what happened when the net was up? Was the net off before, or they just?
The puck hit the net and then he shot it so hard the net flew out. No, he went to push off the net as he shot and.
So it's kind of simple, he was gonna give it to him anyway.
Yeah, it would have been a goal regardless,
Nice.
because it was one of those things that, the net was off.
But at that point, that was all nice.
Yeah.
What he did. You amazed how much your vision changes when you're right down there. You can't see a thing. He broke it out of the zone, looked all the way down. Gets in a puck battle, wins the puck battle.
Good to see you in a telephone booth handling the puck.
That's the difference between knives and someone like Walker. Oh, yeah, he protects the pucks better than anyone. Him and Myers protect the pucks so well. They just move it, the puck just where somebody isn't, use their size and strength. Whereas Walker a lot of times tries to enter the zone and try to go through people, around them.
Let's just get an nice take on what it was like to play against some of those dudes and some of those men, I'll say.
These and I were talking about, you got Myers next to him, they probably want to play that same kind of style they played for US, which was super aggressive. That team USA, when they played that aggressive style, they had to recruit the cool kid.
Bandit?
All 10 and favors. Because they played with them as they were playing with them as juniors, and
Yeah, because you jumped ship from the third game, right?
I'm thinking I want to stay another year.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Who's got his rights again?
Toronto really needs people too, but it's like.
Maybe $5 million a year or bonus. What is the cap on signing bonus?
Ooh, what is that? Basically, isn't that what Zane got? It's not huge.
Finally, Ben Myers.
Ben, did that seem like a 5-0 game to you for most of it?
Not really. I thought we played well in the first period, and then second period I didn't think we played our best, and then obviously we got some goals at the end that kind of put it out of reach, but I don't think it felt like a 5-0 game though.
Justin just seems to get more and more confident, and you guys obviously have some confidence in him. What'd you say to him after his first shutout?
Yeah, I just congratulated him. He played great all night, and really I thought he bailed us out in the second period and kept that game 1-0 for us, and just can't say enough good things about the kids, so everybody's happy for him.
No. How are you feeling? You still waking up in the middle of the night, or?
No, I'll sleep back to normal, so it's nice.
That helps?
Yeah, a lot.
How big do you think Johnny Sorensen's goal was, just to get the energy in the building and the student section going?
Yeah, it's huge. As a player, he just provides a lot of energy for us, and obviously getting us on the board early. I don't know the numbers of how many games we win when we score first, but it's a big part, and definitely was a huge part to this win.
No.
Seems like when you guys go on the road, sometimes those student sections show up right away and they're there for warm-ups. Is this kind of one of the biggest student sections you've seen at home?
Yeah, I thought we've had a lot of big ones this year, but it's definitely up there. Tough to tell, but the student section was definitely sold out, so it doesn't get much better than that.
Did you notice anything about the crowd during the game that?
They were alive all night, so you notice it, but you can't really pay too much attention to it.
How big was Matt Nice's work on your second goal?
Unbelievable. The kid's work ethic is second to none, and yeah, he's just plays like a man, and I'm just so fortunate to see the benefits of that while playing on his line. So it's incredible.
Jackson had been out for 6 weeks or whatever. Just how cool was it? First of all, just to see him back in the lineup, and then to get one too.
Yeah, obviously it's huge for him. We're gonna need him a lot down the stretch. So just get that first one under his belt and just welcome him back into our lineup. Everybody's happy for him.
What was said in the locker room with the opportunity you have tomorrow night for the title?
Not much. Everybody knows what's at stake. So there was nothing said.
Did you get to talk to Jared at all, either between whistles or before or after?
No, not much. Yeah.
Anything else? Did you take anything away from the Olympics to add to your game or to maybe focus on that paid off tonight?
I definitely learned some stuff playing against professionals, but it's a completely different game. In my third season of playing college hockey, you're pretty used to playing college hockey, and you know what you need to do every night. So there's different things, but I don't know if they translate as much as I don't know if they're too relevant. Yeah.
Were you wearing blue or orange the last time you had a hat trick?
I was wearing orange. Yeah.
Really? Didn't have one for Fargo?
No, never in juniors. Yeah.
Do you remember the one in high school?
No, I had a few of them in high school.
Doesn't stand out.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Anything else?
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, everybody.
Go, 5-0, move top.